This year, I picked 10 specific products that I wanted to finish, and about 3 months ago, I showed you my progress and I rolled in some new ones because I had already met some of my goals. So today, we're gonna check in and do a finale and see where my progress is. As an avid project planner, I've finished over 100 products this year, and I am so happy that I was able to get all that stuff out. Some were favorites, some was just junk that was collecting dust, and I just really wanted to assess how many products I can finish. Though I do think I chose a little poorly with some products because some products were much easier to finish than others, and you'll kind of see that in a second. So my first one was my Pan That palette for the year, and I haven't really been using it that much this last month of the year. I kind of just been wanting to play with other things, and I'm pretty disappointed in my progress. So last time when I rolled it in, I only had one shade panned, and that is in the top, this kind of like all over shade. And now I just have one more pan, and it is in this mauve pink shade. This shimmer here looks so close, but there is no pan in it yet. And I had a goal of hitting pan in 4 of the shades. So as you can see, I reached 50% of my goal, which is horrible. That is failing. Since my last update, I've used this pink shade 65 times, and it took me 59 uses to hit that pan. So it is just slowly expanding, and I hope next year it will be gone. I also had a goal of hitting pan in this like highlight shade, and since the last update, I've used it 34 times. And as you can see, there is a dip, but I don't think I'm anywhere near close to hitting pan on that one, especially because I use such a little amount. I usually use it like as an under the brow highlight or sometimes on the cheeks. I can put a little on today, but it's kind of powdery. Sometimes it looks really good. Other times it just kind of looks cakey, but like that's about as much as I use. And then the last shade is this pink shimmer, and I've used it 37 times. And it's just interesting to see how, compared to the highlight shade, only using it one more time, there's a much bigger dip in it because I really have to like rub my finger in it to get it to look good on my eyes. I can't use a brush for it, so that's kind of been hard. And with my nails, it's kind of just been hard to get my finger in there. So I've been just using other palettes where I can use brushes. And if you've seen my Pan That palette video, you'll know that this is making its way to next year. I picked 4 different shades that I want to hit pan on, and I am going to keep working on those other ones, but they're going to be kind of on the back burner, where the new 4 will be my main focus. I do think I will have like this like very fair all over the lid shade done. Probably, I'm hoping like February, just get it done with. And I would like to hit pan on this pink shimmer, but I don't know how long that's going to take. But those are my goals for this palette. I don't remember the order that I did this for my last video, so I'm just gonna hopefully go in the same order, but it's the same products. So the second product that I had was my tanning water, and it is still here. Pathetically enough, I've only used it 4 times since that goal was set. I don't know what happened. It was warm for like a couple more weeks, and I only use this like once a week, maybe twice a week if I really just want my tan to look flawless and I have places to be and I want it to look good. I'll do it twice a week, but usually just once a week, and then I will reapply. It was warm for like a few more weeks, and then we had kind of like an early fall, but then it got warm again. I should have used this, but I didn't. I just stopped once kind of summer was over. So this is making its way till next year, though as soon as the weather gets warm, I am busting this out and I am finishing this. This next product, while I didn't finish it, I've made really great progress, and unfortunately I don't think I'll be finishing it by the end of this year, but hopefully early next year and it will be out of here. So that is my Kos RX Snail Mucin. The drill line, I don't remember if I brought this in last time or if I already had it in. I think I brought it in, so I made great progress. I mean, it is almost gone. I use this like twice a week now, maybe 3 times. I guess like in the winter it is helping with just like layering my skincare at night. That's kind of about it. I don't plan on repurchasing this one. I'm more of like a toner girl. I just love layering toners and then some moisturizer, and that's all I need. So I will not be repurchasing this one, but I am really happy about the progress I've made. And from this mark, I've used it 47 times, which is crazy that it is still here, and there's still like a good chunk of it, but I'm pretty impressed with how much I've used. Another product I am super impressed with the amount of progress I made is my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. And this bad boy is still here. There is so much left. So this is a mini, and wow, like I'm just kind of blown away how much product there is in lip liners. I only finished one lip liner this year, and it took me like, I would say like half the year, maybe a little more. And it is just so much product, and I guess like you don't really think about that. So I did track my progress for this one, though I did miss September. So you can see it right here. So I do think that is why I have such a big jump from August to October, because I didn't document September. And then October to November, I still had really great progress. But then November to December, I haven't really been reaching for this one as much. I'm wearing it like all over my lip today, and that's kind of how I've been enjoying wearing it. Or I will do that and then put like a clear gloss over it. That is really cute too. But I'm not really reaching for my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. So I think maybe that's why I'm not pairing it with this one or like using this one. Also lately I've been wearing more of like red lip or like a berry lipstick. So again, this doesn't really go with either of those. So I think that's why I haven't been using it as much. And the total from how much I've used it since last time is 38 uses. So I'm really impressed with how much progress I was able to make with those 38 uses, and I am hoping to finish this next year. It is in my project pan, so I really want this one out of here. This next product, I had really sad usage in this, and because it's an eyeshadow, I feel like it was kind of fighting for a spot with my other eyeshadows, and that is my Glossier Lid Star in Cub. And this one is really pretty. I don't reach for it really, and you can't really wear it with other eyeshadows, so it is a one and done. There are some windows in there that you can see, and I do think this will be done by next year. This product is so confusing because when I take it out and am applying it, there's like barely any product on there. So I have to dip in multiple times. When I shine my flashlight in there, it looks like it's just on the walls of the container. So like you would think that there isn't a whole lot of product, but maybe I'm just not using it enough to actually like see more progress. So I've used this one 10 times, which is so sad. I definitely thought I was going to finish this year. I tried to finish this last year as well, and it is here to stay. I'm really hoping to have this done by next year because I just don't reach for these. I have two other lid stars. I have like this navy olive one, which is also gorgeous, kind of like a nice one and done smoky eye. And then I have this lilac one, which is really cute, but also really sheer. And I just don't really reach for them. I don't know why, but I really do want to make some progress. This next product I believe was brought in during my last update because I had finished some products, and I really just wanted to see how much progress I can make with this one, and that is my Tarte blush in Captivating. And I absolutely love this blush. I already know when I finish it, this will be on a repurchase list, though with the progress I want to make next year, I don't think I will be buying it right away. I have a goal of like finishing 4 blushes and then I'm allowed to buy some. And I really just want to make progress with my products and get some out of here and just have what I love. So this is definitely one that I love. This is like a little mini that I got for Christmas, and this is where we are today. I will insert a photo of how it looked before, and I mean, just look at that pan. I am so happy about that. That really just shows that I really enjoy this product. It's really interesting to me because so the like original embossing had like a little river going and then trees on the outside, and the river part was the first to like give in to the pan. But as you can see, there's still some of that embossing from the little trees or bushes. And for how little and compact this is, I feel like it is a pretty decent pan in there. I plan on repressing this soon. Just, I think, getting rid of that embossing. It might have hard panned, so getting rid of it might help that I am just getting better product. I do find that I really have to like swirl my brush in there multiple times, and I have to do it each time for each cheek, where some of my other more pigmented products, I don't have to do that. And I didn't always have to do that, so that's why I'm thinking of repressing it. And this one I have used 41 times, which again, I'm just super impressed with how much product is still left. It always amazes me with like powder products, especially blush, eyeshadow. It takes forever, and you will have used it so many times and you sometimes you won't even see a dent and it's like, am I even using it or is it on my brush or what? I also need to clean my makeup brushes, so that is maybe why I'm struggling to get some of this on there. I do notice my blush brush, sometimes like if it's dirty or like too dirty, it will just deposit whatever's on the brush rather than what I'm actually trying to pick up. So that might be the case. And then the last product that I didn't reach my goal of finishing was a nail polish, and I'm too lazy to go look for it and find it, but that should show you I have not been using it. I believe this nail polish was my Cirque Colors. I believe it's Moonstone, and I've used it 3 times. Super bad. There's barely any progress in it at all. If anything, I think I added some nail polish thinner, so the weight and how much it looks like is left is actually higher than it was before. So I will be moving that into my project for next year. I think I have another goal of finishing like 10 nail polishes again. I finished 9, but 2 top coats, so 11. I'm okay with that. 9 of them were like colored or like glitter toppers or something like that, so I'm very happy with that goal. That one will be carried over to next year, and I just want it out of here. Now let's talk about some of my wins. So I did finish 3 products, and I'm actually really impressed because they were like some bigger products that would have taken me forever to finish. The first one is my Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I am so happy to finish that. It was my goal to finish it this year, so I'm really happy that I did. Especially the foundation, those can take forever, and it's not like you can make yourself use more of it unless you're like just not wearing makeup every day. But for most days I was wearing makeup, and almost every day I would wear that foundation. There were some days where I would be like, I really need something else. I want like a sheer look or something like that. So I would grab something else, but for the most part it was my Sephora Best Skin one. That is another product that I will definitely be repurchasing. I loved it so much. It was just one of the best foundations I've tried, and it was such a perfect shade match for me as well. I don't remember how many uses it was. I might not even have tracked how many uses it was, but I can give you the time frame of when I started using it and when I finished it, and I'll pop it right up here. This next product, I did track my uses of how many times it took to finish it, and that is my Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. This one took me 26 uses to finish, and I really thought it would be more than that for some reason. Again, with like powders, but I was using it for my full face, so that's probably why I went through it so quickly. I don't think I will be buying this one again. I've just tried a bunch of different powders recently that I love way more and actually keep like a matte finish all day long. I also feel like that one kind of dried me out sometimes compared to other ones where I can cake my face up and it is overly drying for me. I did, however, enjoy using it towards the end and was getting kind of like reminiscent of it, even though I'm not like a huge fan of it. But I am happy to have finished that. And I'm thinking of keeping the container maybe to like decant some of my Huda Beauty powder in there or something. Just because the Huda Beauty one, it's huge. It takes up so much space, and like if I put it in my daily drawer, I can't really put much else in there. So I'm thinking of decanting some just into like the little jar. And then this last and final product is my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the hydrating formula, and this took me 28 uses to finish. I'm again super impressed by this. I had rolled this in January of this year of a product I really needed to finish, and it's gone. I finally finished it, and it was only like a couple months ago that I had finished it. Unfortunately, this one just kept getting drier and drier the closer I got to finishing it, and I think that was my main complaint with it, is that it was really dry even though it's supposed to be hydrating, and it wasn't the right shade match for me. I did end up finishing it, and I'm just really happy that it's gone. Again, I don't see myself repurchasing this one, maybe in a different shade, but again, like the formula is just kind of a turnoff for me. I much prefer like my Natasha Denona one or even my NYX Bear With Me serum, so I can't really see myself buying that one again, but I am really happy that I conquered it and it is out of here. Again, I am super happy that some of these I made really good progress and I was able to finish quite a few products, whereas other ones definitely need to work on that for next year. But I have a plan to pan of 25 products that I want to finish in 2025 coming up soon, and some of these might make their way into that video, so make sure you like and subscribe so you get a notification for that video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!